Now, go ahead.
Now we are.
Go Tigers.
Shut up.
Go
Guess
Tigers.
who's back? He's back.
Look,
I don't know who's worse.
women love me, guys want to beat me. What can I say? This guy wants to look just like me.
Hey, you got
White shot, Brad. White
you
shot.
got to do an Ogeron imitation now that you brought that up.
Oh yeah, we do that all the time. Let's go. Welcome to Cooper and Company.
Yeah, Stephen's from Louisiana too. But first of all, let's get to the most important part of the show. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM, and as y'all don't know by now, it's rodeo week.
Woo-hoo!
Once again, this year, I doubt if I'm going to do any performing.
You ain't gonna ride the bull?
Won't.
If Wentworth tries to get me out of the stands one more time.
You are hiding.
I think you need to reprise your zebra ride.
Oh, my.
Speaking of zebra riding, we got a bull rider in here. You're a bullfighter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, I got
A bullfighter.
A bullfighter.
What's your John Wayne?
Why, he's got the perfect
Hey,
name.
Rachel, didn't you do this show when you was a kid?
I've been here about 2 weeks old.
Yes, you
The
were.
whole time.
Okay, that's a true story.
It
It is.
Jamie, you're old.
Yeah.
We're old.
Stephen, you're
We're
out of uniform
old.
this morning with the Limestone County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a song out of them for you.
Oh, I knew you were going to try
It's
that.
early in the morning.
It is
I
early.
don't care. You owe me. You remember that. John Wayne, you are in the presence of the only man you'll ever know who wrestled a live bear on television.
Wait a minute. He got beat up by a
Got beat up right there.
Well, I had a slim chance of beating him, didn't I, Reggie?
You did.
True.
But before I forget anything, let's do the weather, because it's rodeo weather, and it's going to be a good one.
Oh, my
Yes.
goodness, Sheriff, you lucked out for this weekend. 58, 59 degrees out there already this morning. The rain did come in yesterday. We don't have to worry about that today or the rest of the weekend, that's for sure. Ooh, he is going to have just a wonderful, wonderful rodeo. If you haven't gotten those tickets, go out and get them. Look at this. Look at these temperatures. Now, I know that has a little bit of rain today. Don't you worry about that. Some of those pop-up showers. 83 for the high. It did. Friday. This is the most important date. Friday and Saturday. Look at that temp. 87, 85, low of 64. Perfect for rodeo weather. It's going to be wonderful. You just
Why?
might
You take one every other week.
to run the rodeo.
Becomes a regular.
Don Carter Heating and Cooling. Give them a call. They'll take care of
That's
you.
who I use. That's who
That's who
I
I
use.
use.
All right, we're going to talk with all the folks with the rodeo coming up here in just a second. They'll play Judge Jamie, too. We'll try to maybe get a solo out of Steve. Do y'all sing, too?
No, just rodeo.
Give me a home where the buffalo roam.
Hey, Stephen, you ever met Shut Up? You know what his job is?
No, sir.
He is almost the CEO boy.
That's scary.
I wish I was the CEO.
True story, really.
I wouldn't be here if I was the CEO.
He's in charge of our safety.
Yeah, he's in Alaska most of the time.
He's
And
defending
that's
our
good
country.
for us. Reggie, what you doing in the world, man?
You know what? Just trying to keep it positive, making baby steps, getting to where I need to be.
Todd, get
I thought he said
shot
making
in.
babies.
Just
I thought so too.
Reggie,
I thought he's making
hold it,
babies.
hold it. Do it.
Do my what? Oh, yeah.
Show off.
I love it.
Stephen,
Good morning, fellas.
He's going to do that to music to your song.
I can do it.
Hey, can Zack do
Before
that?
we forget, let's go to Zack right
You can
now.
do it.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by All Star Plumbers. For all your plumbing needs, call All Star Plumbers. And also Applebee's Tailgate Talk, 10 to 12 every Saturday morning on the big 1080 WKC, where we will be live at the first annual West Limestone Booster Club Cars and Truck Show.
Where's that going to be?
Right in front of school. And Joseph will have more on that, but I think it's $20.
Hey, Zack, make your chest
Whatever you
move.
can pedal up there,
It is
it'll take you money. So we'll be there. Come by and say hi. We might put you on the radio. Todd will sign an autograph for you.
Flex up, Zack.
Yeah, baby.
That looks like you're squeezing one out.
I like it.
Brad had to turn it off and I got to pass on. Hey,
Oh, my God.
Tiger Woods going to see if he can make it 2 majors in a row.
He ain't.
By defying logic, see if he can win the
I
PGA.
predicted
We will
that.
see if that happens. Congratulations.
Great comeback.
Speaking of golf, Michaela Williams from Athens, she shot rounds of 70 and 71 last week to help Tennessee women's golf advance in the championship. So she's doing good up there at Rocky Top.
Yeah.
Congratulations to our buddy Lee Hodges, who shot a 700 par 281. He got his best finish on the web.com tour, 10th place finish. He got $16,000 for playing around golf. Not bad. Hey, football's coming to an end. Spring football. Hartsville's new coach, Bo Culver, he ran over his first practice at Hartsville, and we got several local spring games tomorrow night. Columbia and East,
Laughing at
Elk
Phil Jones.
Montana, West Priceville, and Athens. will be playing Florence at Golden Eagle Stadium Saturday at 2. And hearing rumors, that's their last game on grass field, and they will be changing over to turf.
All right.
Trash Pandas signed a deal, if you haven't heard, with Cumulus Broadcasting, where they'll be broadcasting up. I believe we're going to have Archie Shea, program director, up here next week, maybe somebody from the Trash Pandas. And their new play-by-play guy is a legend voice, the grandson of Skip Carey and the son of Harry Carey, Josh Carey, will be the play-by-play guy for the Trash Pandas starting 2020. Alabama got an 8th place
That's a,
Two in the state.
8th
Zack,
seed, excuse me, I got it now.
I
An
can't
8th
believe it. You
seed,
just
which
jinxed
that was
it.
kind of a slap in the face for them, so they'll start this weekend. And all 13 SEC teams made the softball tournament. That's pretty good. Bryce Harper and his $330 million contract, not going too good right now, Jamie. He's getting a lot of boo birds in Philly. Got to mention a yard sale. I forgot.
Already?
103 Hammond Street. Yard sale season has started. So my aunt
Did it ever
will be
end?
there. So go buy my mama out.
There's
But
Zack.
I got to give a shout out to my Aunt Margie. She had surgery, pretty serious surgery the other day, and she's out already home. So love you, Aunt Margie.
Oh,
And
good. She's
also let's remember Ardmore plays state tournament softball today against Shelby County. And I give a shout out to my buddies at 105 1
Man, how long is this sports camp?
Really?
Tim Turner, Ricky Widener, listen to them at 10:45.
Are you ready to issue those famous
Jamie.
words?
Jamie. Back to you.
That's what I've been waiting to hear, and they have too. They don't get rested. Y'all bring a horse or anything today?
Just a bullfighter.
Okay, just bullfighter. Okay, yeah, okay.
He's talkative.
We'll check on that in a second too. Hey, USA Today this morning, because everybody knows this now, the Alabama Senate approved near total abortion ban. Governor K.I.V. signed that into effect yesterday afternoon. Taking a lot of heat on that nationwide.
Yep.
oh, wow, it's nationwide.
It
National
is
news.
nationwide.
Yeah, so even some of the preachers coming out against that.
Billy
too.
Graham come out about it.
Yeah, so anyway. All right, let's talk about me for a moment.
No way.
I found Joseph, as we moved. Got locked out the first night in our new neighborhood at midnight.
Naked out in your yards.
Naked out in the yard. Finally had to call up.
Great police
You're getting a
department.
call up here right now on the show. Is that what you're looking at your phone for? I had to call the Athens Police Department to get us in.
If you want me to sing, I gotta have lyrics.
So that's what he's
Oh, there you go.
He's getting
I
ready.
have lyrics, yeah. I do too, Stephen. But I found this paper, Joseph, from 1997. I had one the other day from 1979. And this one's all about me. You think you're a big-time actor and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well.
Did you know who that in 1997 was the Alabama Speaker of the Year?
Jamie Cooper.
Right, here's the original article right there.
No.
He must not have much competition.
I don't know how he won that. He never gave a speech.
I didn't give one single speech, but I went to all the meetings as always. My regular personality.
Everybody gets a trophy. That's when it started. 1997.
Participation trophy.
And Rachel, before you leave, that we just moved from we downsized. We went from 6,000 square feet to 3. And we got a bunch of stuff in me. So I found a bunch of extra one of these. I'm going to be autographing some of these. And Rachel, I'll be sure to give you.
Are you
before
selling
we
them?
leave today.
I cannot
Look at that. Look at that shot.
Boy, you a little
I'll
chunky.
have a booth set up at the rodeo. You can get an autograph like this and a new picture of me for only for $5.
Hey, famous,
Hey, can I get one?
famous words of casting directors. Your headshot should look like you look when you walk in the room. And I don't think that's...
I ain't using that as a headshot.
No, your hair's combed. All you do is mess it up. You've been
Joseph
good.
asked me today, I used to get all, well, I got all
First of
my
all,
information.
I'm having a meeting at the house with 2 hemp girls. My partner's there, and we're sitting there talking. And all of a sudden, Jamie walks into the room, and he had written an autograph and wrote a little note to her and gave her this, and she just fell out. It was hilarious.
hilarious.
Back in the old days, before everything was on email and text, we did newspapers and telephone calls. Well, one guy, Joseph, this was in the 1990s. He was a barber over in Mark Shanafelt over in Hartselle, cut hair. I did a couple stories. He sends me a joke book. Handwritten. Every joke in here is handwritten.
Company jokes.
Yeah. Here's one of them.
Okay.
Marriage is like getting into a hot tub of water. Once you get used to it, it ain't so hot.
I like that. I got to remember that. That is good.
Enough about me, Reggie.
Guess who's going to get locked out of the house today?
Let's take a break. We'll come back and play Judge Jamie. Y'all
What you
hang
saying?
on.
You're not so hot after?
And now, coming out like secretary, it's time for Judge Jamie and the Cooper Court. Got some new players in here today, and we're worldwide this morning, too.
Wow.
Welcome, my buddy. One Love here, and Zeke. Can you hear me now?
Huh?
He's going to start coming up on the show on a regular basis. 6 locations, the main one right here in Athens, Alabama.
Hey, you know,
and he's one of the main sponsors of this year's Rodeo TV special. What, Zack?
You know, we mentioned Arky Shea. He's actual. They advertise with him, but he's an actual customer. He's been wearing hearing aids for years.
What?
That was crazy.
What?
Huh?
What?
Anyway.
Y'all
Dr.
give a
Creasy
One Love.
hooks him
All
up.
right, here's the way to play this game, Rachel. Wrong answer, right answer. You were playing to win a can of Vienna sausages, because that's what my hometown New Hope used to be named after Yankees bird at Steve.
what's-
About 5 years old, they can.
Compliments of Sheriff Blakely, a pork rinds with milk gravy.
Yes.
You know, we had to get some souse meat last night.
Yeah, so, you know, Sheriff Blakely always
And
feeds
he was
everybody
smart.
well, Donnie Todd in the
A
rodeo.
little bit of everything.
All right, here's the first question. Reggie, pay attention.
These ain't paying for slung chicken.
New townhome development going
Yeah.
up in Athens. How much will they rent for a month? They're not for sale, just for rent.
$1,200.
$150.
Donnie, right, that is a right
That was
answer.
what I was gonna say, $1,200.
I got it right, Zach. Yeah,
That's a
thank
lot
you.
of money. I can't afford that.
Maple Hill Cemetery in Huntsville now is opening up spaces for cremation plots.
Cremation?
plots.
Who plots that? I guess
You can bury
the
the
whole
ashes
urn.
there.
You bury the whole urn
Yeah.
in the ground.
And then if you move, you can dig it up. And it's legal, Stephen.
Well,
I don't know about
That's a
that.
good, that could be a good
Well, if you're
thing.
dead,
Legal,
you're not
Stephen.
gonna move.
What? No, you
Never
ain't,
heard
but
of
your
it.
family, they can take you with
You
them.
said
Right.
if you move, you can.
How many, the 80-acre downtown cemetery has how many people buried in it? Talk about in Huntsville.
all of them.
All the dead people buried there.
25,000.
25,000. Wrong answer.
No, about
12,000.
12,000.
About 100,000.
Wow.
100,000 at that.
Cremations are supposed to surpass. I forgot to tell y'all what
first thing
he
we're
does
doing.
for a living. He's a chemist at NASA. He works for Boeing. He turns urine into water for the astronauts.
He
So
does.
before y'all leave, we need y'all to pee in the thing.
If he offers y'all water, you better
We
go.
make our own. It's called Me P2. I got some in me.
P2.
I do. Don't Joseph.
Yeah, you do.
Tested and approved.
Unfiltered.
Fresh.
What?
Who is the latest person to say they're running for president on the Democratic side?
Somebody announced like I can't.
Who?
Who cares?
What state is he from?
New York City.
Sebastian, I don't know if he's officially
Las Vegas.
Montana.
From Cuba.
Speaking of Montana, ain't that where Yellowstone's filmed?
Yes, it is. That's where
We just watched
Yellowstone.
that new preview. That starts at
That's at the
Doris
very-
Day just died at 97.
Wow.
Don Rickles died yesterday.
Tim Conway.
Tim Conway, that's right.
Come
Tim
on,
Conway
get right.
died?
Yeah, he died.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize that.
What
Oh, what
was
there.
Doris Day one of her most famous movies?
Que sera,
Singing in the rain.
Mary Poppins.
whatever will be.
Pillow Talk. And whatever,
You had it,
whatever
didn't
will
you? Did you
be.
say that?
Sing it, Zack.
Que sera, whatever will be.
All right, keep going.
I'm not as good as Steven. I'm going to stop it.
No
Poor
kidding.
Coach P. Coach Leg.
We're not going to have an American Idol up here.
Why not?
What horse races this weekend?
The Preakness.
That's the last one.
Oh.
Wrong answer.
Belmont.
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 And the winter's not even going to be in it.
No.
Or
This
maximum
could be the
security.
last year they have it there. Opened in
Who cares?
1870. Well, a lot of people do, Zach.
Yeah,
It
Zach.
ain't all about you, Zach.
We have to listen to that sports show.
Only thing
dude.
about horses this weekend is the
What
livestock
is the
cattle
name
show.
of the new John Wick movie opening tomorrow?
John,
John Wick 3.
That is the right answer.
Yep.
Parabellum.
It's gonna be great.
That's a love story and an action flick. He loved his dog and they killed him. And
What is the name of Joe Namath's new book? You know, one of them was I Get Better Looking Every Day.
come
Big
give me a
Willie.
kiss.
What?
Big Willie, Big Willie.
I want to kiss you.
I mean, his nickname's Joe Willie.
I
Right?
want to kiss you.
That's a good one. My all-time idol,
Yeah, you
Joe
should.
Willie. I saw him naked.
What?
Interviewed him naked.
I don't think I'd have told that.
Wish I had, huh?
Oh, yeah, boy.
I thought you saw him in his
Would y'all shower
pantyhose, too,
together or
bro.
something?
He was coming out of a
His new book is-
play.
Oh, okay.
His new book is I'd Go
And
Gay
he'd like
Before I
to
Become a
be naked.
Democrat.
all the way, my life in 4 quarters. Hey, guess who I did see was a big Republican though?
Tommy Tuberville.
Frazier.
No. Frazier is?
Yeah, he's a big time.
Yeah, that's good. I'm proud.
Tuberville's a
That was easy. Y'all just answer. Y'all know something.
He said
Now we
Frazier
get
was
some questions
Republican.
y'all may know something about.
Tuberville's a
I
Republican
do.
too.
Alabama, in a U.S. News survey of best and worst states to live in the United States, came in where?
47.
We came 49th.
49th. Go ahead, go.
49th.
Who came in 50th?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Woohoo! Yes, we still on top.
Yeah. So Mississippi
Well,
came
you
in.
beat Mississippi, huh?
Mississippi came in at 48.
No.
That's
And guess what? Nick Saban would be proud. West Virginia came in at 47.
Really?
I've been there. It's not much there. Coal mine.
Where's
those-
Kentucky?
Where's Kentucky?
Washington was. They don't have it on here.
Oh, see, we're so good. We didn't make the bottom half.
Washington came in first. New Hampshire, Minnesota, Utah, and Vermont.
Ooh.
really.
Washington State.
Surveys, yeah, survey says
any of those.
what was voted the #1 sexiest lingo language in the United States?
Hey, baby.
Southern.
Yo, babe.
Hey, baby. Yo.
It's hard to believe our nation's safety is in your hands.
That's scary.
That's what they keep saying. It's hard to believe that. And I'm like, me
Texas.
too. I'm surprised too.
Gotta keep a sense
Texas,
of humor.
yeehaw, Texas was voted #1. Worst accents were Long Island and New Jersey.
New York.
I agree.
No doubt.
Alabama was in the top 20.
What was the #1 at? What was it? Texas was?
Boston was number
What did Louisiana fall at? Number 2?
Who is this year's,
Minnesota?
Rachel, I'm sorry you didn't make it, maybe next year, but who is this year's bachelorette?
Girl from Alabama.
Zack.
Todd.
I don't know.
What's her name? Zach?
Bachelorette.
I don't know. She went to Alabama.
Bachelorette.
Hannah Brown.
Hannah, yeah.
How many years has the Bachelorette been on TV? How many seasons?
10.
18.
15.
15, I had it right. Boom, baby. Drop
How
that
many
thing.
times was the term Roll Tide mentioned in the first series?
25.
4.
10, actually. So
Roll
many
Tide.
people went and Googled what the meaning of Roll Tide was.
Oh, gosh.
They didn't know.
Funny.
That's funny.
Fair enough.
I can see
Happened at
that.
the Rose Bowl, didn't it?
What is happening to 3 Florida radio stations starting right now?
They're broadcasting Trump speeches
Every-
about 2 minutes
every
each,
hour.
every hour on the hour
Yep.
until election day.
Because it helped them out with the hurricane.
Heard that
relief.
on
Wow.
radio.
I'm assuming they're big conservative down there.
I'm thinking so.
If they're not, they are now.
Thing.
All right,
We'll pay for our people if we have to.
you what?
We'll pay for votes.
Only Joseph will know this. They just found the most expensive car ever to be auctioned off.
Where?
It's a 1939
Bugatti?
Ford.
Exactly.
It's a Ford.
from Eddie Pruitt.
It is a Ford.
I'm going to say a Ferrari.
A Porsche.
Oh.
Oh,
A
really?
Oh, that's
1939. There it is, right
Yeah.
there. Only one of a
That's an
kind.
ugly
That's one
car.
ugly vehicle
Ugly.
right there.
But it made them money, right?
1930. It is going to be auctioned off for $20 million.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding
Wow.
It
me?
looks like a cicada. Those bugs that
They're
make those
giving
loud
that
sounds.
car away this year at the rodeo. The winning
Sure, that's not a
ticket-
Yugo?
The winning ticket will win that car.
They're
right
going
there.
from a Gator
Wow, I
to
hadn't heard that story.
a Porsche.
I had to research that
I
tonight.
got a story to
Why
tell you
research? I
after.
just told you the whole story.
I want to know more about the car. Was it a concept car? Was it a Le Mans winning car?
I don't care. It's a Porsche.
It's $20 million.
$20 million car.
That's a lot of money.
You want serial number 2?
Yeah, he would.
All right, last question, since nobody's really come out.
I can't believe they ain't made pee in the gasoline yet. So we're gonna be free.
Hey.
Thank y'all for tuning in this morning. Both of y'all watching this kind
Coach Lee.
Only 2 that stayed.
What is the newest thing, places, and I'm opening one in Athens, I'm thinking about it, because of the
A brothel.
metrosexual type deal
brothel.
Thursday night going on. That's a legal word, Stephen, by the way. That means somebody who steps outside the box and tries to look as nice as they can all the time. As you can tell with what I have on today, the Rover Wear special.
Thank you, Zach.
Male barber shops,
Yeah.
beauty shops. Zack, just in time for you. Don't worry, Zack, we let you slide this time. What all do they offer at these newest things?
Beer.
Massages.
Beer, massages, that's
massages.
what?
Eyebrow waxing.
And you know how they get away with doing the beer without a liquor license?
How?
Because they give away the beer, they don't sell it. You don't have to have a liquor
Hey, we
license.
haven't even cut our hair at Shirley's. We just go in there and have a good conversation.
Well, Zach, a lot of us don't. Hey, Zach, a lot of us would rather be drinking, getting a haircut than talking to
I
somebody.
could care less about going to child drink either.
The average price for a haircut, Zach, that you pay is what?
$12.99. I pay $24.99.
They charge you $13 for that?
Hey, it takes a lot to make
How much you
Make me look
pay for
halfway
your
decent.
haircut,
$54 is the
Yep.
average cost for a haircut.
I got to drink a lot of beer while you're
They
there.
also do a full body wax, and you change into a
Waxing my
robe to
body.
get the whole experience.
See, I don't need all that. to
Man,
go
if
get
I
my
can get a whole
hair
body
Okay.
wax for $54, somebody's losing money.
But I'm sure that's an add-on. I wouldn't know, Joe. How does it feel?
By the time,
I've never had one.
by the time you get through wax, you'll be quitting. So quit on that, because
When I go in to get my physical and they have to put those leads on me, when I take my shirt off, the nurse always says, "Whoo, I don't know about that." 'Cause, they got to be able to get skin contact.
I thought that's what Carissa said.
Oh, she's watching.
We'll take a break. Come right back. Y'all, hang on.
Welcome back. Listen,
What?
Shut Up has left the building. It's quiet.
Thank goodness.
58 degrees out there already this morning. We do have that chance of the pop-up shower, so just keep an eye out for that. Keep an umbrella close just in case. Yesterday it felt like the bottom fell out just as soon as we got out and about. But temperatures today, not bad at all. High of 83. The weekend, rodeo weekend that is. Sheriff Boy hit it off great for this weekend. 87 for the high, 64 for that low, and 85 on Saturday, 65 for that low, and then rain returns next week. So enjoy a very dry weekend.
All right, it's time to talk rodeo once again. Rachel, you are how long you been running that deal now that your dad retired?
He's been going, or quit coming, for about the last 3 years or so.
How long have you been involved in rodeo?
This Athens was my first rodeo. I was 2 weeks old. And let's see, today I turned 34, so all 34 of them.
Wow.
Is that your birthday?
It is.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy
yeah.
birthday!
Yeah. So we have been doing the Athens rodeo for 35 of the 37 years. So
How did
pretty
you
exciting.
5 in the first 2 years?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Stephen, you're up here. You're not singing anything this weekend, are you?
No, sir.
You're see, you are what is your official title with the sheriff's department?
I'm the public information officer.
Yeah, getting the hang of it. You've been there, what, 3 years now?
A little over 3 years. Yeah.
Always got everything. I'm set everybody
Lot
up
to
here.
do.
John Wayne,
Yes, sir.
how long you been fighting bulls?
5 years now.
5 years. What's the fun part of that job? I know it's not dangerous.
The money.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Just being able to know that, you slipped in there and somebody didn't get hurt because of you is a pretty good feeling.
I did that 1 year too at the Civic Center in Huntsville, live. Unfortunately, the rodeo clown I interviewed was the one in the barrel. He was this high, and I tried to get in it.
It was hard to dunk
All right,
down.
tell us about what's going to happen this year, Rachel, at the rodeo.
You are going to see, of course, live entertainment at its best, family entertainment, lots of fun. New this year, our specialty act is Amanda Payne. She's part of the One Arm Bandit John Payne family. We've had her brothers and some others perform in previous years, and she has kind of a special act of herself. She kind of involves some of her kids, and it's a lot of fun. Not only all the rodeo, contest events. We have guys coming from all over the country.
Now, in your position now, I'm assuming you're responsible for everything.
Just making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be, doing their job correctly, which I have a great crew, so I really don't have to worry too much. Just make sure they're doing their job, and we have a lot of fun.
How hard is it to put on a rodeo like this? And what are some of the responsibilities that everybody has to do to put this on to make it successful?
Well, great people like Steven and all at the Sheriff's Department makes our job actually a lot easier. And the facilities here at Athens is one of the best. So it actually does make our job easier than normal, with the arena already in place, and we don't have to set up as many panels and do anything, but coordinating all the livestock, getting them here, making sure that, all the contestants are where they're supposed to be. So that we have over, almost 400 entries of those, and then coordinating all the extra livestock that we have to have for that too. So it's just making sure all the moving parts.
How many shows do y'all do a year?
We do 20 to 25.
Now, do all the same cowboys at each? Are all of those?
We do. We have a lot of we're with a couple of different rodeo circuits, so they are trying to win points. So we do see a lot of the same ones year to year. Athens is so big as far as the prize money and things that they put into that we'll get some extra cowboys that we don't see all the time. But a lot from Texas and Oklahoma, Illinois, Nebraska, all over. There's probably 15, 16 different states coming.
And Canada.
Right. And Canada, yeah.
Now, John, when you're out there, what are you doing before you get to the main event?
If you can do it, if it involves it, I'm doing it.
Are you working with Wentworth?
Everybody, but yes, I help
Wherever
with
you're
much.
needed.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, where are you
He'll
from?
race chuck wagons. We make him do it all.
Dixon, Tennessee, just right outside of Nashville.
Okay, so you're a chuck wagon driver.
Yeah.
He's a chuck wagon driver, a calf and tire, bullfighter, he's an extraordinaire, all in one.
All right, Stephen, you're responsible for this year's program, the one you left us out of for the first time.
He's never going to let me live it down.
Oh no, years
He
from now.
What is your part? I know you're there. I know Paul used to be out there taking pictures and all that. I've never seen you with a camera, so I don't think you do that.
I do some.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
do
does.
some? What are your responsibilities this weekend? Do you kind of take over or what?
No, actually, this weekend, the majority of the work that I put into the rodeo has already been done. My work for the rodeo generally starts in February. So, and that starts with, obviously, like you said, the ad book, but we've got all the event sponsorships. We've got the signs, the skyboxes, as well as all the different specialty sponsorships and promotions that we have going on. Of course, the ad book is the largest of those things, but it takes a long time to put that together. You have to make sure you get, and as you said, sometimes you miss something. So, but
it's a lot of
you have to
work
keep up with the
involved in
database and track the incoming and outgoing and on all
make
of
sure
that.
people get their
it's
things
a
in
month-long
time.
process.
The
several
profits
months.
made from this go where?
They go to the sheriff's office. So basically anything that's, after expenses, whatever's left over in profits, will go back into the sheriff's office as unbudgeted money for equipment. It goes into training. We fund for example, we fund our aviation program through it. We bought, I think, 37 vehicles fully equipped over the years with it. We bought a drone program. A lot of our deputies and in different divisions get to go to training that other departments in our area don't offer because they just don't have the budgeted money for it. It's something that the taxpayers don't have to absorb the cost of.
Good. How's your quartet doing?
Oh, they're doing well. We just finished our first CD. It's called Reborn, and we got our first song going to radio, I believe, this week.
Great.
Awesome. So you do practice a lot?
No.
No. All right, John, what'd you do before you got involved in the rodeo?
As long as I've rodeoed just as long as I
Okay.
can remember. I started riding bulls or calves when I was 4 and 5 years old. So.
And you got over now. Is this a lifelong dream to be out there? And the Reggie wants to go out there, and he
He
wants
just
to get
said
him
that was on his bucket list.
Yeah, get him on a bull.
We can do it.
Yeah, so we can come out there and date her snack. Be a good time to
Sure,
jump up on
yeah.
that.
Come out
Know
and
where
see
to
us.
go. All right, Rachel, you've been doing the rodeo. You ever had another job?
Well, when I was in college, I did internships and stuff, but, rodeo's been the only thing I've ever really wanted to do.
All right, let's talk about this weekend. Special Needs comes up, starts
Friday.
out tomorrow.
Friday morning.
At 10, I'm assuming the same
Yes.
time, out at the arena.
Yes, we're excited to
And
have the kids.
Slack is today.
Yes, we'll start Slack at 9 a.m., probably run till 1 or 2 o'clock today.
And I'm
Run all
telling
the
you, that's
extra
where the action
contestants.
is. If you want to see just a lot of action, check out
Are
Slack.
they bringing school kids out there for that? I know they used to.
I think so.
Steve.
I'm
I
not sure.
believe
Yeah,
so.
this always
I believe
depends on the weather, so they have a good chance today.
Tickets, can you get them at the gate if they wait?
Yes, they definitely can. They're 17 for adults at the gate, so if you can get by Preston's or the buy 'em online or at the Sheriff's Department, you can save a little money. They'll be 15.
Now, when
until
that
tonight.
rodeo actually starts,
Or
that you
tomorrow.
don't perform anymore, what do you do?
I am up top with the announcer, our great rodeo announcer, Mark Northall.
So he's back too?
Oh,
Man,
yes,
y'all can't get rid of
always.
him.
I know him and Mike, they're just kind of like leeches. We never can get rid of them. but we love him. So I kind of make sure he knows what needs to be happening and what's going to happen, and I step there and I help time and help the secretary and just kind of make sure, like I said, all those different moving parts and being up high above, being able to see, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be.
How hard is it to work with Mike Blakely?
Oh, he's the best. What are you talking about? We love him.
You guys actually get to hang out too.
We do,
When you're
yes.
here this
Well, we
week.
come early. We came all in yesterday, and like I said, he fed us some of that great fine cuisine.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Used to
now that I could do without.
Happy birthday. Good to
Thank
see you. I mean, we saw you grow up out here.
Yeah,
Everything. Steve, thanks for
literally.
coming. John, thanks for coming. We'll see a lot of you tomorrow out there at 10 o'clock with the special needs. Don't forget to go to the 37th Annual Sheriff's Rodeo out there. The weather
This
for the
weekend.
boy is going to be perfect. We'll take a break, come back. Y'all, hang on. And now back with the newest World Championship bull rider, Reggie Jackson.
Definitely.
You actually want to try to, that's on your bucket list.
I have two things on my bucket list that are achievable. I want to ride a bull. But he needs to be an old bull, like 1 foot on the banana peel and 1 foot on the plate. And I want to go scuba diving because I'm scared of deep water. scuba tank diving with the,
Like deep water diving.
Yes, I want to do that. Why not?
I don't know if I want to do no scuba diving.
Why not?
I don't want to do either one of those.
Different reasons, right?
So what are you doing these days?
Right now, just staying busy. I'm doing, believe it or not, local celebrity stuff. We've got a kickball tournament for the Legacy Center. It's a senior citizen center that does a lot of services for our elder family members. I may take this job as a boxing coach for Decatur. I don't know yet. And like my man here, I'm not doing any movies just yet, but it's some TV things that are potential. I'm looking forward to doing so.
In the works, huh?
Yeah, it's in the works, baby. It's
Good.
coming, baby.
Good.
In the works.
What is
about
Jamie
working out?
doing?
Oh, I'm still
Here.
What about working out?
Still working out, still getting clients. Right now, I'm in a position where I'm training a lot of younger people, getting them ready sports-wise, and I'm training a lot of mature people that are interested in losing weight. So it's been a really productive time of the year for me. I love it.
All right, what are some things with spring here now, and it's supposed to be like an 80s this way. What does people need to just get out and move?
Walk.
Right now, look, enjoy the weather. Everyone has seen how rainy it can be. So we've had far and few in between sunny days. Get out and do something. Walk the neighborhood, walk your dog, just do something. Be productive. It'll carry you a long way.
So what did you talk about on Motivational Mondays with Mojo next over Monday?
Oh, let's see. I do so many. This one was a heartfelt one about not judging people. You can't judge a book by its cover. So you have to go check me out on my Facebook page at Reggie Jackson Speaks, Motivational Monday. It's kind of heartfelt. It's more of a realistic approach of how people have a tendency to prejudge others until you get to know them and really understand the path that life has taken them to. You can't really judge a person.
In our Sunday school class, we had a lady speak up and said, when I first met her, I didn't like her. I just assumed she was this way. And they're best friends now.
See?
Yeah.
Give people a chance. You just never know. You just never know.
Sometimes people will be shy and not say anything, and others interpret that as stuck up.
Right, or being snobbish.
Hey, speaking of people at church, before I forget it, we got to wish one of our favorite people ever a birthday yesterday. Sheila Lauderdale. Happy birthday. We had a special picture we were going to show of her, but I don't
have it this morning. That's
You
not
don't
my
have it
favorite.
this
but
morning?
She's a
I'm
favorite.
on the left in that picture.
Picnic lunch.
They brought us something the other day. They brought us a move-in special.
That's right.
Cornbread. Brought me a whole
you.
pole of
Chicken
cornbread
and chicken
and some
soup.
milk.
Any pinto beans?
No, I didn't bring people, but brought some milk. I don't do buttermilk. Brought some milk
That's
and
awesome.
some cornbread. It was good.
She's got to be one of the best cooks.
She really is.
We'll take that.
All right, Joseph, well, you got any car shows this weekend?
Car shows galore. The only one I didn't mention on this list I sent Brad was tomorrow night is the third Friday cruise-in at Johnny Grill's there on Highway 72. I forgot to mention that. Huntsville Customs puts that on. It's supposed to have been last week, but it rained them out.
Okay.
So they moved it. It's really the second Friday. Anyway, third Friday cruise-in in downtown Decatur. That's on 2nd Avenue. Reggie, you ever been out to that?
Every third Friday.
Do you?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, that's supposed to be a lot of fun down there. I haven't been in a couple of years.
It is.
That's packed, too.
It really is. It's good for family and
Yeah, kids, dogs, everybody, babies in strollers.
said it.
The one on Saturday is out at West Limestone High School. Travis Purcell and the guys, I told them I would give them a huge shout out. $20. It's actually listed as Leicester. I didn't realize that the high school was in Leicester, but it's for their van booster.
You're gonna be there, Todd, at the radio station. They're gonna be there.
Yeah, broadcasting. So don't miss that one. They've put a lot of time and effort into that one. Then one over in Huntsville on Drake Avenue. This is the Antique Automobile Cars of America, AACA, I think that's how you say it. But they're having their car show and flea market. Starts up at 8 o'clock on Saturday, $20 to enter. Then there's one over in Coleman at the fairgrounds. The Junkin' Jalopy second annual swap meet car show and tractor. Seems like car shows these days are trying to cater to everybody. Cars, trucks, bikes, tractors, four-wheelers, everything, scooters.
Gotcha.
They always say if you can get it there, you can enter it. But it is all about these charity shows and raising money for a good cause. But hit me up on my email, joesmustangs@gmail.com. If you've got, there it is. Thank you, Brad. If you've got a car show or a cruise in, let me know about it and I'll get it posted.
Right. The other day we were talking about how I used to find my stories in the country road and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's an interesting one that happens to everybody now in Dear Abby. I just want to bring this to y'all's attention. It says, I work at an office and I'm the receptionist there. And it said you would be absolutely shocked and surprised of how many people call and say, hey, I just got a call from your office. I want to talk to that person now. Nobody, the point is, nobody checks their voicemail anymore. I'm the world's worst. I just call them back if I. But it says here, nobody, especially younger people like Reggie, they don't check their voicemail and they'll call the number back.
And not know who called.
Yeah, not know who calls. I want to talk to whoever called me. Well, I don't know who called you. Now, I'm not the type of call. Well, this number was on my phone. Well, if I wanted to leave a message, I'd have left a message or I'd have texted you.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the wrong
Well,
number.
let me tell you one.
I don't
My
ever call
dad
back.
cannot call my cell number if I don't answer 100% of the time. 50 out of 50, 100 out of 100, he leaves me a message. He can't, I don't know if he doesn't realize that when he calls, if
It shows up.
yeah, if one of my close relatives call me,
Well, maybe he wants to make sure.
I'm going to call him back. But he always, hey son, this is your dad. I didn't really need anything. I was just going to see if you had blah, 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 Or I did need something, give me a call when you get a chance.
He always tells you who he is.
Yeah.
You know what? That just made me think of, on my phone, I've still got voice messages from my mom.
Oh, how
so
sweet.
you may want to keep a few
Yeah,
of those.
yeah. I've got one of Jackson when he was like 10.
Okay.
He had been to have a shot one day, and those are precious.
I know y'all really won't hear this.
I'm sorry.
Well, we do.
Well, he had gone to have a shot that day, and so I could almost quote the message. He says, hey, Dad, this is Jackson. He said, I just got through with my shot. He said, it didn't really hurt. Well, it didn't hurt at all. He says, we wanted to know if you want to go hit a cheap dinner and a movie. That's exactly the way he says it.
You still have it?
I'll still get it on my phone.
phone. Message in voicemail nowadays. I don't like it. On emails. I'll get an email and I'll forget about it.
You will.
But when you're in sales, you always resend. You don't want to forget about it. So
Yeah.
I'm just giving y'all a little bit of etiquette here. Hey, we're going to see a lot of y'all out at the rodeo this weekend. We'll have an hour special running here. Give us about a week. I'll take some well-deserved time off. I don't think all the sponsors in that, One Love here, and folks like that, Dixie, everybody come out big for that, so we'll be selling other sponsors on that. Strickland Dirt. By the way, I meant to mention them. Strickland, Russell and Russell. The weather good now. They're going to bring a
Russell
dump
and
truck load of dirt. Well, maybe not full of dirt, but they're going to come out one day, Joseph.
Yeah.
On Thursday, we're going to do a big thing outside on the dirt. They spread more dirt in Limestone County on people than anybody else, Reggie. There's a picture of them right there.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to take a
Good
break. We'll be
slogan.
right back in just a moment. Y'all hang on.